Alright guys, this is pretty much the last major night of work here on this thing. I'm going to go ahead and show y'all kind of what I've done as I assemble it. So trigger here, I do quite a bit of work to figure this one out. Original trigger from the rifle, Tartini Hammer 7, and the random rod I had. The pivot point is actually behind this trigger, so it actually will actuate the trigger on the Hammer 7. Well, a bit ghetto rigged, but it's the best I could think of in a short notice, and it works pretty good. Rat 4 round head mag well, modified out for scarabs. It's about what's left of it is that tiny bit. Mag release, whatnot. Some putty down here to fill holes by epoxy. It'll be painted over sometime in the near future. For the actual receiver here, so you got your barrel sleeve adapter, and for bolt, catch, and your ASA. There's a metal plate that usually runs along the length of this. Cut in half, give it a groove for the sear to ride in. Epoxied in the screw here, so it hasn't been a bite, so this doesn't slip back and forth. And then screwed in the ASA. A little bit I had to dremel out of down here for us to sit in here, because if not it would bend and I'd probably bust my first cup seal. The rest of the line, I am waiting on a piece to fit these two together. There should be making one of those for me in the very near future. But we're going to put this thing together. It's all pretty much held in place by one screw, which is kind of nice, since the top rail slides into itself like the TBRs do and whatnot. So stripping this thing down is pretty quick. You got 4 bolts in the front that hold the front part of the receiver to this. I just put 2 in for the time being. As I said, take scarabs. These are the 18 or 12 rounders. So for now the barrel's out, just so you guys can actually see this thing feed. There we go. And that's the 18 rounder. And that's a 12 rounder. But there's still a few little minor cosmetic things I gotta hit up. Finish this thing up. Oh yeah, last but not least, trigger does fire off. I don't know if you guys noticed, I kind of gassed it up the other night just real quick, so everything worked. And now this is linked in. This is very, very short trigger pull, by the way, though, so just a little bit past right there is all it takes. So I don't feel I'll ever actually use it while playing, but to pack it up, well, you do have to cut it out of that anyway. Top folds over. You undo this. This folds out, just for cheap riser and whatnot. For the barrel, so the first strikes were not wanting to feed correctly out of the magazine. They were catching on the back of the fins. I think I have to just shave a little out to get them, but where I play at, don't really have much use for first strikes because it's way too much jungle, and my other one has the first strike barrel on it. So compared next to my other Hammer 7, not too much different, but definitely a lot more work. Aside from a few cosmetic upgrades and getting the air finish, she's all done. About 4 nights worth of work, a couple hours each day.